So, I wanted to make this video, I don't know why I wanted to make this video, but this is, I want to talk about this, and this is a medium and a platform where I can talk about it. So yeah, and I hope I don't get sued for defamation.
I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and no. I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time.
I think everyone has this problem where you, through your high school years, it can be, you know, throughout college, primary school or whatever, but usually through high school years, more commonly in high school, you have this person, and this person can be described as sort of a leech, and this person doesn't understand social cues, and they aren't aware of space and people's personal space, and they aren't aware of people's body language. Because my friend was talking to me about this the other day, and he showed me this really interesting webpage where body language can, like people's body language, people subconsciously move their bodies in a way where people can be invited into conversation or people can be excluded from conversation. And so I looked at the exclusion from conversation, and when you're invited into a conversation from two people and the third person is here, the two people will turn to you and will be facing you, and it will sort of be like a triangle. And so I thought that was really interesting. And then the second one, which was obviously the exclusion part, was where people's body language would be turned in, and if the third person comes in and the two people are facing in and not facing that person, facing the opposite way of that person, of the third person, then they are excluded. And I don't think many people actually get social cues like that and body language when they are not invited into things. And I have this problem with this person, and they don't understand when they are invited into conversation and when they are excluded from conversation. So yeah, I know this bitch. It really annoys me when this person, when they try to get in on your inside jokes. Like when you'll be with your other friends and you have inside jokes with either one person or with a whole group, and you were all there when it happened, or you know about the joke, or it's just something you said and everyone understands it. But this particular person will laugh and say, oh yeah, that was really funny, I remember that. You don't remember it. You were not there. Can you please not get in on inside jokes? It's not good. You look weird. Everyone knows who understands the inside joke. They all know that you were not there and you do not understand the joke. So why would you go through that? Why would you go through that embarrassment? Also, this also happens with this particular person. You will be at school or wherever, and you'll be in a group, and it'll be sort of be like a circle or a semicircle or whatever shape. You'll just have like friends with this side, friends this side, and yeah, and you'll be like all having conversation or having nice conversation, and this particular person, I don't know why they do this, but this particular person will, so let's just imagine I'm here, this person is here, and my other friend is here. This person will deliberately turn into me, like turn beside me, and just face this way. While the group is facing this way, the person will face this way, and they will like try to talk to you, or like they'll look at their phone. And why are you doing that? What is wrong with you? You're like literally cutting yourself out of the conversation, as well as cutting me out of the conversation and other people who you are facing. Also, this particular person, they will walk into the middle of the group to talk to two people. Literally two people. Like, the group can be 20 people, and they will cut everyone outside of those two people out just to talk to these two people. This particular person will walk directly to these two people and talk to them, and even if other people were talking to those people, that particular person will still go in and talk to them. This person does not understand anything. How do people not get social cues? Like, and I honestly, like, hate so much. And people think so much of themselves that, you know, they're vaguely friends with some people, but when a party happens or when a gathering happens and, you know, you're in a group of people and everyone's talking about it, they automatically assume that they're invited, and that really, really irritates me. Politely ask if they can be invited and thank the person that have invited them. I really, really respect that, because you're being polite and you're asking and then you're thanking the person after. But if you're vaguely friends with some people who are friends with a bigger group and you hang out with that group, and you automatically assume just because there's a gathering or a party going on that you're invited. You're not invited unless someone says you're invited. And this person will tend to use force and will tend to force people to do what they want to do. And no. You're like, this person makes other people so uncomfortable, and it is not a good environment to be in. Like, tension builds, and I'm naturally a very aggressive person. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm very angry and I tend to not be able to control my anger. Which is why I become a raging psychopath who wants to murder 20 people whenever this particular person is around. And it makes me crazy. I don't know what this video was, but I hope you liked it. You didn't like it, did you? But I hope someone out there knows what I'm talking about. And do you know this particular bitch person? Do you know a leech bitch? Tell me in the comments if you do, because that'll give me someone to vent. Let me vent in the comments. Please, someone comment so I can vent to you about this particular person. And yeah, that's all, and I hope you liked my rant about a leech, which is a metaphor for a particular person.